are here with Minnesota Teen Activists and a bunch of groups that the youth have pulled together this evening to say we will not stand for our children being brutalized, harmed, or hurt in any way in our community. Whether it's the teachers that are hurting our children in the schools, cutting off their hair, doing things they shouldn't be doing, whether it's the killing of Amir Locke and we still have the officer that is out in the community. We have officers that illegally detained children last week in the back of a squad car where there was a barking dog. We have so many things going on. We have even community members that have killed children in our community, and we want anyone that is hurting our children, whether it's law enforcement, whether it's the teachers in the schools, whether it's police officers. We want people to do right by our youth and by our children. Our children deserve to go out in the community and to feel safe. So we are here today to stand up for the youth. The youth pulled this event together. They asked me to come and speak as a mother who had my son falsely accused of shooting in the community and falsely detained last Monday, April 11th. So we will be standing up for that. I will have my partner, Trayvon Cruz, just say a few words, and then we will call up the teen activists and the youth that put this event together today. Thank you.
All right.
Black youth
matter.
Black youth
matter.
Our youth
matter.
Our youth
matter.
Let's give it up for our youth.
Standing up for their rights.
Since Tamir Rice was a 12-year-old, just the other day in New York, in Syracuse, New York, you seen a 12-year-old kid get grabbed and put in handcuffs and really handled disrespectfully by the New Syracuse Police Department. Here in Minnesota, in New Prague, at the high school, the adults are in the stands making monkey noises, and the kids are getting letters in their book bag. They're telling them, niggas go home. You have White Bear Lake where the kids are dressing up as in blackface. So our kids are under attack, whether it's the children who seen George Floyd get a knee on his neck for 9 minutes, or whether it's these young black youth being detained and handcuffed and put in a police car for close to an hour. Our kids are being treated horribly by law enforcement in the state of Minnesota. So I just want to let people know our youth deserve justice, they deserve reparations, and they deserve it now. Black youth
matter.
Black youth
matter.
Black youth
matter.
We're going to hand it over to the youth. Thank you all for coming out, and give them a big round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Jerome Treadwell, Jeromtreadwell. I'm the Executive Director of Minnesota Teen Activists. We are here today, again, as we were February 7th because of Amir Locke. We're here at the Governor's Mansion as we marched from Central High School all the way to the Governor's Mansion because Amir Locke was killed at the age of 22 years old by a no-knock warrant by the hands of Minneapolis police. Because of that, we demand that the officer be removed from his law enforcement position, and we also demand that he be put on trial for the murder of Amir Locke. It is unfortunate that black young men and women are still killed to this day while being innocent, and Amir Locke was innocent and had all of his rights due to his name while being asleep on the couch in Minneapolis. Today we are here with students from across the state of Minnesota. We've teamed up with leading organizations and high school Black Student Union, from Minnesota Teen Activists to Family Supporting Families Against Police Violence, and from Central High School Black Student Union, to demand justice and accountability for recent harassment, malicious behavior, and deaths at the hand of law enforcement and community violence. We demand that our state protects young black lives and helps make efforts towards eradicating the recent traumatizing experience and death toll of youth under the age of 18. So now may I ask the family here to stand with me. And you as well, Marcos. All right,
Marco.
Here I'm standing with the family
It's
of
not
Marcos,
Marcos.
who was murdered.
Yeah.
With the
Nicio.
This is Nicio, and this is Nicio's mother. Marcos was murdered by the police department. On September 3rd, 2021, the Ramsey County Sheriffs engaged in a high-speed chase of a group of 14 and 15-year-olds who stole a vehicle. The children state that the sheriffs then shot rubber bullets at the back of the stolen vehicle, placed a trap to stop the vehicle, and after the vehicle crashed, witnesses say the Maplewood police held the injured children at gunpoint after 2 children died at the scene, who were 15-year-old Elijah Thomas and 14-year-old Marcos Pranos. We demand that all police departments involved release the body camera footage to the families of the victims, and that then the police officers involved also are held accountable for engaging in an illegal high-speed chase. Thank you. Here is the mother of Marcos.
Hi, I want to thank this group. It's really important what you're doing. We need more youth to come together like this, I believe. It's a tragedy that even before Marcos was murdered, the police in Maplewood have harassed over and over and over our youth. The only reason that it came to light this time is because it was actually caught on film. And it's a blessing that it did, because it's getting to the point where it's getting so much and so much more force and abuse is being put into it. My son was Marcos' brother. Even after the fact that his 14-year-old brother was murdered in September, they still continue to harass these kids. They pulled them over, or they went to
McDonald's.
stop them. My son is so afraid of law enforcement, he don't know what to expect when he runs into them. He ran. He hid under a U-Haul truck.